We interrupt your regular scheduled programming to bring you a special report. Dataline begins in 3, 2, 1.
Breaking news, a local student stumbled across a dataset.
Did the student get hurt?
Not that kind of stumble, Dan. The student came across some tables of data and wants to present them to their peers. But they feel that the tables won't tell the full story.
Sounds like they could use some plots and charts.
We turn to our data interns with more on how this can be resolved.
Hi, Daphne. The student's first table has data on the number of students at TCC every fall since 2005. A line chart is useful for showing the values of a variable over time. This is great for visualizing trends over time. In this example, we see how the fall count has changed year to year.
The second table has the number of students at TCC in 2019 fall by ethnicity. Pie charts are useful for visualizing the proportion that categories contribute to the whole. Notice that the size of each slice corresponds to the proportion of each category. Pie charts are less useful when representing many categories. In this example, the other category is broken down into thinner slices representing smaller groups. The smaller slices are difficult to distinguish and compare visually.
Instead, bar charts are great for visually comparing many categories. In bar charts, each category is represented by a bar of height equal to the category's value. In this data, Hispanic Latino students made up the largest group in 2019 fall, so their bar appears taller than the other categories.
If you want to compare categorical variables between groups, a stacked chart is a good option. In this example, we can compare the proportions of students' ethnicity at each campus. Larger bars represent a greater share of the total population at a campus. In 2019 fall, the largest group at Trinity River campus identified as Hispanic/Latino.
Public service announcement. Data can be better displayed by certain charts or plots, depending upon the data type.
Thanks, Dallas and Dawson, for the refresher report.
This is Dan and Daphne signing out.
Got questions? Give us a call. IR, slamming the data.